people are going to be comfortable with, which is why you're seeing that kind of trend line where if DB plays Barasa mostly in 1v1s, then maybe that's what he's bringing over is like, well, in 1v1s, I need this 5 movement speed, and that's what I'm comfortable with. And so if I go into 2v2s, even though I'm taking out a defense, I want to still be at my best in the kind of play realm that I am most comfortable with.
I think that is, I agree.
Thanks. Much appreciated. Lopez is in here on the Taros, though, so we've got the double Taros for the blue team going up against DB and Legit with the Barasa Cassidy.
My brain is still sort of melted from that last game. That was just insanity. Anyway, we're getting back into it. Here we go. Starting the other side of the winter semifinals right now. Legit and DB versus Stardeath and Lopes.
Yeah, Stardeath and Lopez, like I said, on the double Taros, they've got 2 axes in hand, but you're seeing the red team try to stay close to each other. You can see the way that they're trying to play it is that they're playing for these follow-ups, playing to stick together, but the blue team just stacking up the recoveries onto Legit. Legit already knocked out. Stardeath and Lopez hunting for the second one onto DB. Nice pickup from Legit.
Neutral light from Lopez. He's throwing DB across the map. He is in the red now. Good movement from Stardeath. They get that hammer grabs out of the air, and he's going to be swapping over to the axe to also help deny a weapon from DB, but he doesn't even need it. Oh, Legit looking for the neutral sig. That's not enough.
That was a clean team combo coming out from the red team, though. The stomp recovery into DB's downlight ground pound. Good damage, but finally they're going to finish off that first stock of Lopez. DB, the more healthy of the two, but overcommits down underneath the stage and is going to fall. Ooh. Nice pickup from Legit, though. Going to keep the stock count even.
Oh, that's good damage. That's really good damage. Lopez just came out of a fresh stock, trying to go off stage and pressure a little bit, but he got punished so hard that he's losing another stock right off the bat. DB and Legit looking really, really strong right now.
Nice follow-ups coming out from Legit. That's what he's looking for with this high dexterity Cassidy. Just trying to move around, let DB be that front line, and Legit is getting that follow-up, getting that extra damage, but a little bit of team damage coming out from the red team. Stardeath able to connect with the stomp side air.
Weapon throw, not going to connect as DB makes his way back on the stage. Lopez staying back. No, it's going to be Stardeath moving over to pressure with the unarmed. Oh, no. Stunning his teammate. Legit with the blasters down air. Down light coming out onto Lopez. Looking for the neutral air. Not going to connect it. Neutral sig coming out. Another team damage. There's a lot of team damage going down between this red team.
Nice
and that's going to get him right off the top.
See DB with the rotate over, gets the second one. DB is dominating, and it's all left to Stardeath in the 1v2 as he taunts. I'm not sure if that's a confidence play or if that's a, all right, good luck me. I've got to take out 3 stocks of this red team, but a scoop up at the bottom of the map is definitely not going to be helping his cause.
I hope it's not a fat finger and that it was an accident, because otherwise that's just free damage that he can't afford. Oh, nice with the down sig. I did not expect that option, and I think I would have fallen to the same fate. Well, I wouldn't have lasted this long to begin with, but that's something else entirely. DB making his way back onto the stage in the fresh stock, trying to tank a little bit with that fresh stock. Legit getting knocked up into the sky. That's a little bit of a dangerous position there. Stardeath making his way back, looking for the scoop, not going to find it. Weapon throw, switching over to the axe. The pinwheel coming out, not finding a hit, though. Trying to stay in the air. Legit not able to get taken out by Stardeath as DB finds that KO.
A great chase down coming out from DB. Stardeath maybe not as happy with the way that that one ended, considering his teammate was in the 200s of damage, but still well played. He had the opportunity. We're going to go right on into game number 2. No character swaps as far as we can see. Currently, Stardeath still sticking with the same Taros.
And it looks like we're going to be going to Great Hall. Once again, I don't think I've seen it twice in a row today.
Triplats.
I mean, there's also Enigma.
Yeah.
3, 2,
What?
1.
They like
I don't know. It's just interesting to me.
The further out horizontal soft platforms on the left and right, maybe that's what they're looking for as different places to recovery to, or just more center space where there's not platforms in the way. But either way, legit gonna get the great follow-up with the side signature. But again, DB getting some team damage wasn't too detrimental considering they were able to close out game number 1, but it could be something that starts to hurt them as a team.
Approach from DB with the blasters, looking for a little bit of damage here. Legit. Uh-oh, getting knocked off. That's going to be a KO. Weapon throw just barely avoided by DB. Recovery is actually going to put DB underspaced for that weapon throw from Stardeath, and he lost his weapon for just a second, but now has the hammer. Weapon throw from Lopes again. A lot of these weapon throws, and DB is actually playing.
What save!
Oh my god!
That was not intentional. He was throwing that neutral light out before his homie got hit, but that's a great save. Unfortunately, didn't last long. Wasn't enough to bring them close to taking off the blue team stocks, but is at least a nice comfort.
Jet getting thrown off onto the side, making his way back, and it looks like the collapse on a DB is going to be the focus of the blue team in the meantime. Stardeath getting knocked up to the top of the map. Oh, and there he goes. Lopes getting launched out into space. And DB looking for that scoop combo. There it is. Legit right in the right place in the right time.
That's something that this red team does so incredibly well. As you're seeing DB go in, start to get some hits, and legit immediately rotates over, gets extra damage. That each hit gets so much more, but the side air from Lopes might start to deny that opportunity as DB and legit are down to their final stocks.
DB making the approach back up. He does find Lopes in the down air. Stardeath losing his weapon as well. It's going to be a little bit troublesome, maybe not, as he does have an axe now. But it looks like Stardeath, oh, he gets caught in the neutral sig. I don't think that's what legit was aiming for. Both Lopes and Stardeath positioning themselves right out of space for that. And legit making his way back, finding those blasters as well. The double blasters, no DB losing them. And that down sig. Oh, another one coming out, and that is going to be a double for the blue team as they take game in number 2.
As a convincing turnaround coming out from this blue team. DB and legit gonna try to rally back into this one, getting rid of the tri-platform maps this time. They were saying they were not having it. We're gonna be going to Mammoth Fortress for game number 3.
The most tried and true map of them all. The one that everybody loves in some fashion. Just a big old block with a floaty platform out there to, I don't know, maybe use sometimes, depending on where it is. We'll see, but Stardeath
sometimes
already
helpful. It's gonna help Stardeath there with the weapon toss. Legit already out of there. Stardeath with another one. Stardeath is untouched and got the double.
Perfect stocks on the double. Still no damage. And look, he's chasing a legit off stage. Still not even touched. Finally, one hit. Finally touched by something. But Stardeath continuing this absolute onslaught. The neutral air just barely stuffing out that neutral sig from Stardeath, trying to turn on Teros mode as he just starts hitting the sig button.
They're just reaching for those neutral signatures over the corner. Right now, blue team can really do whatever they want. They're going to save legit just for style points so that they can synchronize the knockouts of the blue team members, as there are 6 stocks left on the blue team to the 2 stocks left of the red team.
Downlight. Oh, and Downlight stuffed out. DB and Stardeath trading blows with those axes. Legit. DB.
You okay? You okay? Oh, nice respect coming out from the blue team. They saw the second DB was doing nothing. They immediately paused. This is at the point in the game where it's definitely too late to restart this one.
Oh, that looks like a bot.
That's likely a bot from DB. It's definitely too late to restart this one. So there's no like undo button on this. Blue team will likely be running away with the victory, but I'm surprised they're not like, hey, let's actually close it out. Instead, they're like, give them a chance to take a stock and not get 6 stocked here.
Well, if they bait the bot enough, I know there's a way to just bait the bot to death. So if the bot jumps off stage, it's basically a 50-50 on if the bot lives or not. So we'll see. Right now, the platform is on the stage, so it does extend the stage space, quote unquote. Oh, it looks like he is back. So honestly, claps for Lopes and Stardeath. Let's see a clap in the chat for the good showmanship here, the good sportsmanship from this blue team. Gotta respect it.
Yeah, and it is gonna cost them 2 stocks. I'm sure Sparky is out back just saying, like, why not take the W? Just go home with the W. But either way, blue team likely will still be getting that W, but just not a 6-stock W.
Ooh, Lopes going for the ground pound off stage, looking for the DB. Not going to find a DB playing a very close corner on him, and is going to make his way back on the stage, taking the hit from the neutral air and the weapon throw approach. Oh, picking up his teammate in the mix, and that's going to stun him for long enough that blue team is going to find that double KO and take the dub. Once again, I believe that is going to set the stage to 2-1 in favor of Stardeath and Lopes. They are going to be going into game number 4.
Legit gonna change up the character picks. Looks like Legit is gonna be switching over to the Sidra as we get ready to get right on into game number 3. Is that right?
Game number 4, because
2-1.
DB and Legit did win game number 1.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Here we go. Legit switching over to the Sidra, DB over to the Orion. So this is going to be very different from your standard 2v2 meta. No axes, no hammers on the red team at all. Big pickup from Lopes. Stomp Cider going to put some good damage onto Legit. Red team fighting back and forth. They're not having the same problems that they had at the start of the last game, but still struggling a little bit to finish off these stocks. You're seeing Stardeath currently unarmed on the left side, gets to the center. Lopes picks up the Stomp Side Air to finish off the stock of DB. Big side signature from Lopes. That's pretty much worth considering they have that stock advantage. Legit on respawn, immediately putting damage onto his teammate. Lopes gonna try to keep this lead for his team, has to extend this stock, has to get some more damage put out onto this red team. Great interrupt from Legit as Stardeath was starting to hurt up DB. But DB finds the knockout onto Lopes, and this is basically back to even. Stardeath on that soft platform. DB's going to come in, catch him with that Lance recovery, get some good damage. And you see DB really chasing down Stardeath. One thing that's very different coming out from the red team is they're not as focused on those follow-ups. You're not seeing Legit trying to position right next to DB. Instead, Legit's just like, all right, I'm going to play around you. I'm going to do some damage. And if I see the opportunity, maybe I'll make the rotate just for any extra thing I can. But it's not the primary focus. Both red team members fairly hurt, but Stardeath definitely the most hurt of anyone on the screen. Lopes, very healthy. Stardeath launches DB over to the right side. Lopes launches Legit, so DB and Legit can't help each other get back onto the stage. They have to fight for it themselves. Still, they managed to find footing. Nice neutral signature coming out from Legit. Going to keep Lopes at bay. Everybody kind of just standing on their sides of the platforms. Big scoop up. Will take down the stock of DB. There goes Legit.
All right, well, DB is making his approach. He's trying to find that side air onto Stardeath. And, oh, there's the neutral sig. He does find the KO, catches Legit a little bit in the mix, but does find that hit. DB with the recovery, and that is going to be looking for a little bit more damage on the Lopes. Good team synergy right now from both the red team members. Yeah, a little bit of damage going up, trying to take them higher and higher. A lot of axe plays, though, coming out from Lopes and Stardeath.
Oh, but the red team is still taking the brunt of the damage. Nice little follow-up from DB with the weapon toss. The red team has got to be careful here. These are their final stocks in the winner's bracket as Lopes from behind catches Legit with the cider. It's all left to DB on the Orion.
And it's a pretty good option. Well, it would have been, I suppose. The neutral sig maybe a little bit too greedy there on stage, but that is going to do it, I think. Stardeath and Lopes taking it 3-1 in the set. The pocket pick pull out from DB and Legit not quite paying the dividends that they were hoping it would, and that is going to do it for that set. So we do I believe, have the winners finals all set up. Balthazar and Fiend versus Stardeath and Lopes. So that'll come up a little later. So in the meantime, I believe we're also going to be going down to the bottom bracket and seeing what we have down in that top 8 bottom bracket in just a little bit.